Hello and welcome to another update video about gold. Yeah, certainly one of the more interesting markets at the moment after it has been so boring for so many months. Rapid sell-off into support and now a reaction to the support level, to the 50% retracement level, or the area between the 50% and the 61.8 retracement levels between 1853 and 1798. The idea is that somewhere from there, yeah, in this region, generally in the green box, yeah, that is sort of the long or the larger support box for this wave 2 after a wave 1 possibly peaked here in May. So wave 1 to the upside would be the bullish interpretation, the wave 2 to the downside, and from here a third wave rally could begin to $2,300, $2,400 plus. However, it's not, first of all, it's not a guarantee, but also I explained yesterday at length in yesterday's video that we cannot trust yet this move to the upside. So while it is possible that this ABC correction is complete and that the third wave has started, I cannot confirm it yet. So it's possible, we are tracking it. Okay, I tell you the parameters that now need to hold, but I cannot confirm it yet. So I'm still very open towards another deeper drop into the support area. We are tracking also a bearish scenario. I showed you that yesterday as well. To make a bearish scenario much more likely, we need to break below 1719. Okay, and that is the level. If we go below this level, then we might even come all the way down to maybe even $1,000. But that's quite far away. I'm rather tracking bullish on gold and be wrong than tracking bearish and be wrong, because if I know from my own, strategies and everything, I know that gold can rally aggressively. When it rallies and it goes, okay? And I'd rather be stopped out and reset lower, okay? That's just sort of generally my approach on gold. But nevertheless, I can only highlight to you the risk still. This is not a very clear 5-wave move to the upside. We did label it yesterday. And for anybody who's not so familiar with Elliott wave, what we need to see to have a first and early confirmation that a low is in place, we need to see 5 waves to the upside. Now, I explained to you yesterday that this could count as a 5-wave move to the upside. And I also gave you my resistance area, and this resistance area was maxed out and the price reacted to 1896. I think we were somewhere here yesterday and I indicated to you this should top soon, and an ideal spot to do it is 1896. It's the 50% retracement and it is structural resistance as well. So we're watching, we've been watching in this area for a reaction. It might happen now. To get further clarification, I'd like to see a break below this trend line, but at the moment it looks as if wave 1 might be finished. It looks as if this wave 2 pullback has started. Now again, if it's really a wave 2 or something more bearish, this is what's going to be decided in the support area. I will have to adjust it slightly because we did move up a little higher after yesterday's video, and I did base it on the end of the rally that we had yesterday when I made the video. So so the price that we had yesterday. Okay, so the idea is now, if this is a 5-wave move up, we would now like to see an A wave, which is typically which can be quite aggressive. So maybe that's what we see right now. And we then need to see a B wave and the C wave down. So this is what I'm going to track in the next few days. Very early days, of course, not really clear if we've topped really, but it's an ideal spot. And if we see further continuation of the sell-off today, I would expect it to get into the region between 1839 and 1860. Not necessarily today, but this is support for maybe the next few days, early next week. I explained yesterday why I don't like the look of this. It has to do with Fibonacci levels that are not perfect in this move up. Can always be a diagonal, yes, but still the third wave is a little short, but that's okay. Still tracking it, giving it the chance, and yeah, but cannot confirm yet that we have bottomed. Okay, so that's sort of what I explained yesterday as well. What if we just push higher from here? Well, if we push higher, I might have to count it as an extension of the wave 1, obviously. So, but at the moment, I mean, any push higher from here more directly might actually open the door to a larger ABC structure. And it might take us to the trend line, to be honest. So next resistance, yeah, we might talk about this resistance area here as well. So Previous swing low was around 1913 and then 1921 and then the trend line. So I would not rule out that we just go higher to test the trend line, but it looks as if it might have topped, okay? So yeah, we would need to look at the structure then. But for now, this is already a 5-wave move up. Questionable, yes. If it extends higher, we might just have to change the subwave structures here. The point I try to make clear is that to really get some clarity that we have bottomed here, which was on Friday in a larger wave 2, we need to see 5 waves up. Okay, we might have them, and 3 waves down. If we don't get these 3 waves down, then it might purely act as extension of this move up, but we still won't have clarity. Yes, we've moved above resistance then. That might increase the likelihood of having bottomed, but we really need those 3 waves down to confirm. And they will happen at some point, ideally now. If we push above yesterday's high, so above 1896 again, yeah, okay, then it might happen later, but it will have to happen. If it happens later, then it will simply delay that clarity that we need actually, and that everybody would like to get. So yeah, I told you the relevant resistances, key targets to the downside. Again, this would be an ABC structure. The A wave would typically bounce from the 38.2 retracement level. So that level is 1869, okay? Not always, but it's something to watch. It's something to watch for this 1869 level for the A wave bounce, then a B wave, and then a C wave. So this yellow structure, the corrective structure, is what I'm going to focus on in the next few days. Yeah, that's my update about gold. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. And also last week we launched our stocks and S&P 500 service. If you're interested in daily S&P 500 updates, as well as updates about certain stocks and shares, then check out the Patreon link in the video description. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.